feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find. Hey Virgo, this is a timeless reading for you. Your reading starts with the card totality, followed by naivety, open, elephant or big, order, and adulthood. And I feel like there's something very interesting here. Like there is some kind of demand that you at least pretend to be a little bit more naive. I feel like this reading is for someone or several people who are like the opposite of naive, very suspecting. Suspective? Sorry, I don't know the English word. I should know. I think... Wait, I'm looking for another word. What is the opposite of naive? Like just expecting the worst or expecting something bad to happen. Not being able to trust people easily. There is probably even, a lot of scrutiny, and so you might be the opposite of this person in the picture here, with their sunglasses, with flowers. They only see the flowers in the sunglasses. They don't see reality, and they have, she has this bubble around her head that is dulling her, and she's numb to all the danger around her. And so far, she only got through life by good luck and coincidence, but it cannot go on like this forever. Like, you're the opposite of this person. And I feel like for some of you, it could also be about something romantic. We have the open card here, and the picture of the card is romantic. It doesn't have to be for every one of you. For some, it could just mean, opening up to a friend or finding new friends, or just to any other being in the world. Due to this lack of trust, it could be that you have closed down a lot. And it could even be that this was meant for you, that for a certain phase of your life, you had to learn certain truths about people, and especially the people around you. And the realizations that you had were maybe not so nice, and it was very justified that you learned to become very skeptical. That was a word I was looking for. And, that life even demanded from you, like, open your eyes, look who's in front of you. Don't let people fool you. And then you learned that lesson, and after learning that very deep lesson, now it seems like you have to learn the opposite again, just that this time you pick out the right people. People that are trustworthy. Because there is something here that's coming in, and you should be like this girl or woman in the picture here a little bit, because you need to be like this. Otherwise, whatever possibility this is that is coming towards you, it will not work if you are still closed down. I feel like this reading is trying to tell me that you are supposed to fall in love with someone. And if it is not a romantic situation, it is a friendship, or, falling into this kind of love. It could even be with an animal, or, just having that intense, open-hearted and open-minded relationship with someone again. And not worrying about all this adult stuff, about all this, what you have learned about people, and that you cannot always trust people. there is also something youthful in this card. And no matter how old you are, I feel like you at this moment are supposed to feel a little bit younger again than you are. You can also behave or be a little younger without being immature. You have the proper mental evolution or development for someone your age, but you still can remain a little bit younger inside without being ridiculous or awkward. And I feel like this is something that is demanded here with the totality card as well. Like whenever this possibility with another being shows up, you should be able to totally jump into it without, keeping one safety toe outside of the water or your hand reaching towards the straw so you can quickly crawl out of the water again. Like, no, this is a total jump here. And it's important. Importance could also be in this card. It says elephant or big. Like, this is on one hand a huge realization, on the other hand it is a huge possibility here and a huge task and lesson to be learned. We have order, implying that whatever is coming here into your life, whatever this is about internally and externally, this is supposed to be, this is part of a plan. This is part of your plan, even if you're not aware of it. And there is a lot of spirituality attached to it here. Like, it's big. It's a purpose. And it's very necessary and important. That's what these two cards feel like together. With the adulthood card, on one hand, I see you at your work. You could literally work at an office, but it doesn't have to be. Focused on your survival, your finances, your job. And in a moment where you actually should focus on this kind of maybe paperwork, you will have this lightning crashing into your head. This realization. And there is something falling apart about this work environment here that will free you. I can't say for everyone, it could be different how long this process takes, but there is some kind of freeing from all these adult responsibilities. And also I want to point out here that I feel like it is possible to be less stuck in these adult duties and this, this kind of responsibility that we think we have towards society, towards, sometimes even a society that we don't even like, that we don't even want to be part of, but we have to because we are afraid of death and we, have to survive somehow. And it's very hard to survive as a human being without being part of this, some kind of society. So, there is some kind of relief, but it could also for some take a while until it really unravels. But something will already start to show, like there is something that will crumble around you. I also feel very drawn to this alarm clock here, impatiently with his foot tapping around. And you could see it as pressure, that you have to finish your paperwork until a certain day. But I see it in a very different way at this moment. It's more like impatiently waiting, like, when will you be done with all this? Those are not your real duties. Your real duties are of a spiritual nature, and it is time for you to stop being afraid and to stop feeling responsible for this weird system in society, and to see or to find your duties elsewhere. Like, this fear of survival is taking over, and it's being normalized. But there is something here that is so much more powerful that has yet to be discovered. And a confirmation at the bottom of the deck, we have the Joy card. Tap, tap, tap. When will you finally stop and have some fun? Followed by Destiny. So the Destiny card feels very positive right now, and it also feels safe, like she's attached to the strings, which is very according here to the order card. There is a spiritual order, there is a plan, there is a destiny. And those strings, even if they guide her, they are not... yes, she is bound to them. She has no other choice because it's her destiny, but it's a good destiny. And she's protected by these strings. So she can't fall into chaos. She can trust them. They are not a bondage. They are a guidance. And the last one here we have Future. And I feel like this card is... it doesn't say that this will happen in the far future or that you're projecting something in the future, but I feel like whatever you thought will one day in the future come, this future will be very soon, maybe even sooner than you expected it. For some of you, there could also be something about vacation here, traveling, but it's not for everyone. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.